Alright, this is the installation instructions for the 90-degree bent and sidebars for 2015-2016 Chevy Colorado GMC Canyon. I bought those on Amazon for $100. The bracket are very well built, solid. I installed one side already on the truck. The bar here is very thin wall, so I don't know how well it's gonna withstand the time. And the plastic here is not a rubber, it's kind of a plastic cap, so it feels a little cheap, might be a little slippery when it's wet. We'll find out. But for $100 I decided to give it a try. Alright, so the instructions kind of don't tell you really. Something here that I think works better is you turn the wheel and then you remove 3 screws to remove the flap here, okay? And then you pop this plastic off, which you can see it's a little bracket here, so you have to be careful. I mean, actually remove both of them without breaking them. But to put it back in place, you need to remove those, which you need with 2 flat screwdriver on both sides to pinch it. You can pull those out. You have to absolutely remove the front one and install it on the plastic piece. To reinstall it, you can remove both if you want. I'll just remove the front, slide the back, and then just pop in the front. So I have to remove this because you have to install this bracket. On the instructions, they want you to basically pull on this flap to access the bolt behind. I don't like to do that, so I remove the whole thing. Much easier to work. You remove the 2 existing one here, and then you put the 2 new one. They provide you with this bracket. Alright, so the next step is to remove the rubber plugs under. So we'll see. We'll do that with the flat screwdriver. Let's see if we can get a view of this underneath. Alright, so can we see? Alright, there you go. So you got a small hole and a rubber. Okay, so you have to pop those rubber out. It's hard. There you go. So you do that, the front. Then you have the next set. Alright, right here, same thing. And then you move a couple feet and there's another one. Those, you leave those there. Okay, and so there's 4. There's actually 8 plugs, but you remove 6 of them. So you remove the first 2, the second 2, and then you pass the other one, and then you go way back here, and same thing. You got 1 here and 1 there. So pop those out, and then we'll continue on the video. Alright, after you pop all those rubber, there's another one. No, I can see it. There's another one here, but it's not the one you remove. You remove the one that are closer to the small hole. Alright, so next is you put those bracket, goes through the big hole, and this part goes inside, because that's where you're going to screw your hardware to. And then same thing on the bottom here, slide that there. Right, so you repeat that for the middle part in the front, and then we'll get back. All right, now that you installed all those little brackets, you'll take this front piece here and it would be installed with this hardware. There's two per bracket, so I'll install this bracket here and I'll show you after. Alright, so the bracket's installed. Just tighten everything just by hand and just leave everything loose. And that's the other one. Alright, and then the front one. There you go. Just everything loose. Alright, so that's what it looks like. Okay, you got the rear one, you got the middle one, and you got the front one. The front one, see, it's gonna go attach to that bracket that was installed at the beginning, and this one goes in front of it. All right, so next step is put the bar, and I just attach the two bolts here to keep it in place, and then I do both extremity of the sidebar, front and back, with that this one here. There you go, the big daddy, and those two are for the middle. All right, so those are 1/2 inch, and this one here is whatever it was, 3/4 inch. All right, so I'll pause and put the bar in. I'll be back. All right, the bar is installed. It takes probably, like I say, like 40 minutes per side. I mean, knowing those little details that you have to figure out when you start to read instructions, makes it a lot easier. So anyway, I tight, that's not the right one. I'll tight those first. All right, I tight the middle first, and then after that, using the 3/4 inch, I tight the end part from underneath on front and back, and then after that I just tight all the brackets against the frame of the truck, and then after that I'll get back with you for the front flap to reinstall that. But it's almost done. All right. Just a side note, to install the tighten the bolts from the brackets underneath, you'll need deep socket, and you'll need the extension with the regular one. You need all three because of some restrictions. All right, so it's all installed. I mean, there's like tiny little bit of play, but the truck is it's what's moving the most. All right, so and also another thing I did is those here, I put a little bit of lock nut on those two in the front. Everything else comes with the lock washers, so I didn't, you don't need to, but this didn't have anything, so I put some Loctite on it. All right, and then just need to pop those with the screwdriver behind here on both sides, and then reinstall all the plastic part, and we're done. That's it. I don't know. Let's see if I can show you, with the sun, if it's gonna show well. But it's what it looks like. Try to see. Comes out a little bit. The distance, I really like the distance to climb in. It's very good. To come out, you know, I would prefer to stick out a little bit more, to be able to have a full foot on the bar. But I've been stepping out of trucks with a step that was a little too close to the truck, and it was actually harder to come out. And basically you could not use the step to come out, but this one you can use the step to come in and out, which I really like, and I like the look. And for $100, yeah, works for me. So that's it. I hope it helps. All right, good luck.